Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to take a moment to recognize both teams' senior basketball players. First, Beechcroft seniors, Adrian Durgee, Micaiah Latham, Indigo Fegan, Janiyah Scholl, Grace Golden, Keisha Savage, Stacy Adamico, Amaya Parker, and now your Centerburg seniors. These two young ladies are not only excellent players, but great members of our school and community. First up is Chesney Farrell. Chesney is a member of the girls' volleyball, basketball, and softball teams. She is a 2-year letter recipient in volleyball and received an all-academic award as well. She is a 2-year letter winner for basketball, as well as a 3-year letter winner for softball, where she received the 2022 Second Team All-Conference, Second Team All-District, and most recently received First Team All-Conference and Second Team All-District. She is being escorted by her parents, Eddie and Miranda Farrell, as well as her sisters, Kenley, Miley, and Paisley. After high school, Chesney plans to attend the Ohio State School of Cosmetology. Chesney would like to thank the following. I want to thank God first. He is the reason I get to do the things I love here on earth. I want to thank my dad for teaching me my work ethic and giving me the drive I have now. I want to thank my mom for the countless hours spent driving me around the entire country, the uniform cleaning, the dinners, and the hotel stays. I want to thank Kenley, Miley, and Paisley for always being there for me and pushing me. I want to thank the countless other family members and coaches that have impacted my life. Lastly, I would want to thank Kayla. Without her, I would not have the friends that I have or be playing any sports. She was a major influence for me, even though we are in the same grade. I am so thankful for her. Next up is Kayla Larimore. Kayla is the 2023-2024 K-MAC Player of the Year, a 2-time First Team All-Centric District recipient, First Team All-District, 2024 All-Ohio Special Mention, and 2022 and 2023 All-Ohio Honorable Mention, and most recently became a member of the 1,000-Point Club. Kayla is being escorted by her mom, Heather Larimore, father Brian Clemens, and siblings Jasmine and Jay Sean. Kayla's future plans include attending the University of Northwestern Ohio to play basketball and major in business. After college, she hopes to start her own landscaping business. Kayla would like to take a moment to thank the following people. I want to thank my mom and Brian for always being there for me, giving me tips and pointers after games, driving me to all my camps, practices, visits, and I love you both and appreciate all of the support you've given me. Thank you to my best friend Jasmine for being there for me after every tough loss and being a listening ear. Jay Sean, thank you for always telling me how good I did, sending me quotes, and playing one-on-one with me. I'd like to also thank Coach Abner, Coach Mike, and Coach Evans. Coach Abner, thank you for welcoming me to your AAU team 2 years ago and becoming someone I can count on. These last 2 years of having you as a coach have been a blast, and I'm sad it's coming to an end. I wish you and the junior girls the best of luck next season. Coach Evans, thank you for listening to me when I needed someone to talk to and having those difficult conversations with me. Thank you to Carl and Rick for coming to every one of my home games. Thank you to Jamie for being someone I can talk to about anything. Thank you to my teammates for making the season so fun, even though we had tough losses. You will forever have a special place in my heart. Lastly, to the Centerburg community, thank you for coming out and supporting us this season. Kayla Larimore.
We are coming to you live from the Coliseum at Centerburg High School, where Centerburg is returning home after a one-game road trip where they'll meet Beechcroft, who are looking to turn the tides on a 5-game skid. Stay with us for the pregame show as it's senior night tonight.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
it's time to wake 'em up. They've been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Carter with the OH Report, and we are coming to you live from Centerburg High School with the Knox Community Hospital pregame show. I've got Dylan Gonzalez in the booth with me. Dylan, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Bryce?
Doing really well, covering sports all across Ohio. Any good matches or anything you've seen lately?
Not really. I'm kind of, we have Big Walnut later this week. Pretty excited to see them. Sydney Mobley. Feel like everyone's heard of her. And I haven't watched a Big Walnut Girls yet. Big Walnut Girls game yet this year. So excited for that, but also excited for the one that we have tonight.
Very much so. Interconference play, and Centerburg is undefeated on non-conference schedule, only suffering the 3 losses in conference play. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team spotlight for Beechcroft. And this year, probably wanted a little bit more. 7-11 on the season, 5-9 on the conference. A 5-game losing streak currently, most recently losing to Columbus International 64-45, and against Columbus East 49-38. Taking a look at the conference here, and it's sort of a best of the rest scenario in the Columbus City League West, where Beechcroft is 5-9, but their next closest contender up top is 9-5, so kind of a have and have not situation. But when you're playing against a team like this who is hungry in the late season, I mean, that can be when a team is most dangerous, right?
Yeah, and this is honestly, I mean, everyone makes the tournament in Ohio, right? So, I mean, late in the season is a good time to get hot going into tournament play. And then that's really all that matters. So this season that they probably wanted to be a little bit better can all be washed away with the win tonight and get hot when you're getting close to tournament time.
The player spotlight tonight for the Cougars is Janiah Scholl. And Scholl, the point guard, sporting the number 21. The performance against Columbus East with 4 steals, a valiant defensive effort, 4 assists and 15 points on the night. Really stepping up for the squad, unfortunately coming up with a loss, but you got to respect the effort, doing as much as she can to keep the team in it.
Yeah, and you'll probably expect another big performance from her tonight if they want to come out with a win, because they might be a little overmatched, but with a good game from her, you never know.
Taking a look at the keys to victory for the Beechcroft Lady Cougars. And tonight they're going to need to force Centerburg into bad shots, trying to keep them outside of the 10-foot area. An active defense with no fouls. It's what Centerburg loves to do, is get inside. But if they can force a stone wall and just stay straight up in front of the basket, forcing them to the 3-point line, they may be able to get lucky and find them on a night when they're not shooting well.
Yeah, obviously the key would be, great defense and trying to get good shots off of those turnovers and make it easier for you on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the team spotlight for Centerburg Lady Trojans, and 17-3 on the season, 11-3 in the conference, coming up as the KMAC runners-ups. And most recent performances, winning nicely against Highland, going into their territory, winning 57-34, but the tough victory against bitter rival Fredericktown on the 29-50-45 that locked up the KMAC. Taking a look at the brighter side of it, some of the decisive KMAC wins that they've been able to lock up this season. On the 3rd, they beat Northmore 55-15, and on the 10th of December, demolishing Mount Gilead, my alma mater, 45-7, and then defeating Danville on the 11th, 55-28, and taking a look at our player spotlight for the night, and featured a lot of players this season, but getting the look tonight is Kinley Farrell, number 1, the active defensive front. 9.8 points per game, 5.5 steals per game, and 30% from the 3-point line. And I mean, as a coach, to have such a versatile weapon, I mean, that's got to be a dream, right?
Yeah, it seems like they have like a nice inside-out combination with her and then senior Kayla Larimore, who it was senior night today. We showed it a little bit earlier, and it was a little emotional for the 2 seniors out there. So I'm looking to see how well those 2 players play as well their last game at home in uniform for the Trojans.
Taking a look at the keys to victory as we enter the final minute of pregame here on the Knox Community Hospital pregame show. They're going to need to sink shots through contact, staying tough and staying focused through the contact and controlled transition pace. They're so good in transition when they have the ability to get out and run, but at times can get a little bit over eager on the passes looking up the floor. If they can control that, they can have some success tonight.
Yeah, so we talked about maybe Beechcroft wanting to ugly up this game a little bit. Obviously, the opposite for Centerburg. They want to play a nice, clean game, makes Beechcroft have to inbound the ball after made baskets instead of getting out in transition.
So getting a look at the lineup here as we get ready for the national anthem and introductions. A look at our North Central State College scoreboard for the evening. Quick sportsmanship note, and we'll go right into the national anthem. Player introductions.
We would like to welcome you to today's contest featuring the Beechcroft Cougars and your Centerburg Trojans. We ask you to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem, sung tonight by Centerburg student Katie Foreman.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And beautiful rendition of the national anthem sang by a student here at Centerburg, and getting ready to jump into action as they go through introductions for both sides.
In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive, respectful manner. That means follow the rules.
Senior night here at Centerburg High School. We got a look at the pregame festivities where they actually announced seniors for both sides, both for Beechcroft and for Centerburg. A nice gesture there.
The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the CAME Act.
The two
The officials for today's contest are Angela Hickman,
seniors
Don
for
Shea, Eric Gill.
Centerburg, Kayla Larimore and Chesney Farrell.
Number 21, Janiyah Scholl.
Janiyah Scholl introduced first. Shamaya Dukes.
Number 12, Jeremy Irvin.
Journey Irvin. Indigo Fagan. Rounding out the lineup, Kyle Latham, and now the emphatic introduction for the home team, the Centerburg Lady Trojans. Kinley Farrell onto the floor first. Evie Stowe next out on the floor. Tiara Shepard, the junior. Chesney Farrell getting the nod in the starting lineup. Kayla Larimore rounding things out. And we are ready to meet at center court as final words are being spoken on both sides. Centerburg coming off of a decisive victory against Highland. To center court, it's going to be Shepard tipping off against Irvin. And we are underway here at Centerburg High School, and quickly that one tipped out of bounds, but that one kind of looked like it was a design play off of the tip. They sometimes work on that.
That was pretty creative, but it ended up in a block shot for Beechcroft.
Chesney Farrell tries the three, and it's way short. And they will call a foul. We'll take another look. And that one is Kinley Farrell picking up the first foul of the game, 10 seconds into it. And Farrell, player spotlight, a very gifted defender, but sometimes is prone to getting into foul trouble with that aggressiveness. And winning possession of the ball after that. They say last touch off of a Lady Cougar, so they'll take over. Farrell sets up the offense. Shepard flashing up. They hand it off to her, picking up a screen from Farrell. Pass offline, but Stowe corrals it. Farrell looking to the baseline. She puts it up, and she's fouled as she goes to the floor. She'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, great take there to get to the free throw line, potentially getting the first points on the board.
And picking up a foul of her own in the first 10 seconds, quickly gets it right back as she will go to the free throw line. And clanks around and goes in. We're on the board for the first time tonight. Unlucky on the second one. Farrell with the offensive rebound, and Larimore puts it back.
Yeah, great offensive rebound there by Farrell, and then the dish for the bucket.
And facing that trap, full court, Larimore to the basket with the right hand, fading away, no good, but a second try off the turnover is good.
Yeah, we talked about Beechcroft playing a clean game, and they have not done that so far.
Got to stay clean on those turnovers, and Farrell swipes a steal. Now looking up the floor, she scoops it with the left hand, no good. Shepard with the offensive rebound and is tied up and fouled.
Yeah, Centerburg is crashing the offensive glass hard, and Beechcroft is having a lot of trouble with this Centerburg press.
I mean, struggling to even get it across midcourt. They've had, I think, 3 consecutive turnovers.
Yeah, and I think that's why Coach Moncrief is taking a timeout here. Got to figure out the rebounding situation and have to figure out how to get this ball across half court and at least have an attempt at some offense.
At this point, it is plausible that maybe it's just, coming into new territory or somewhere you're a little bit unfamiliar with, just the nerves coming into the game. And the message is likely just, let's take a breath here. Let's figure out what the best path forward is. But the only way we can do that is if we get offensive looks.
Yeah, and I mean, even the rebound opportunities that Beechcroft has had, it's like they've immediately put the ball down, just rebound the ball, take a breath, look around, see what options you have open instead of immediately just putting the ball on the floor.
And we'll see how the adjustments take root. At the free throw line for 2 will be Tiara Shepard. They did end up calling that shooting foul. No good on the first one. We'll have an opportunity to split them on the back half. And there it is. Facing the trap once again, Farrell coming up with the deflection and eventually the steal. Now Larimore unlucky on that one. They'll work it around the perimeter and set up the offense. Shepard with a tough shot, and they call a foul away from the ball. Looks like they'll call it on the defender, pushing away. Some light contact will send Shepard to the line. That's Shull's first, 3rd team foul for Beechcroft already.
Yeah, Centerburg has lived at the free throw line already early in this game. We'll have to keep an eye out for that if Beechcroft can stop fouling, maybe get some clean rebounds.
Not a terrible place to live either.
Yeah, no, it's not. Luckily for Beechcroft, Centerburg is not quite knocking down all of them.
And too hard off the back iron. And a steal for Stowe. Now 2-on-1, the extra pass to Shepard. She hauls it in and puts it off the glass for 2. Running into trouble again this time. They get it to the basket, but a little bit of out of control.
That's their first shot of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. They send that one the way of Beechcroft.
I think the ref pointed the wrong way, but it should. I thought it was off of Beechcroft.
I also did as well. Let's see, maybe last touch by Shepard at the last
perhaps.
second. Yeah, maybe. Looks to skip it in, telegraphing the pass, and it ping-pongs around at the basket, off the glass. Another try offensively, and she'll go to the line for an and-one opportunity there. A high arc, but finally goes in.
Yeah, Parker Wiggins crashing the glass there, finally getting some offense for Beechcroft. But man, on this press break, it seems like what we were taught when I was playing basketball was up the floor, middle, reverse. You want to have someone up the floor, someone in the middle, and someone to pass back to. Beechcroft is not doing that.
Offensive rebound goes to Beechcroft, and as it's poked out of bounds, it'll stay with them. And yeah, really that common wisdom of get the ball to the center, just maximizing your opportunities. Plus, you don't have to compete with the 6th defender, which is the sideline,
yes,
too.
Yes, that's right. That's correct. Not sure what's going on here. Get like an inverted whistle.
I think they might have been correcting the position of the inbounder.
Okay.
And throws it away. Receiver wasn't even looking. Larimore with the 2-on-1 makes the pass to Shepard. The pump fake and floating away. No good. Rebound goes to Irvin of the Cougars. She's on the ground. Wrapping it up is Farrell, and all alone to the basket with the left hand.
Yeah, Beechcroft needs to get some semblance of press break here. It's going to be a long night for them.
So many great plays in quick succession. I'm having trouble getting all the replays in, but a look at that one as Farrell pushes it out of bounds, and Beechcroft will take over again. The 1-3-1 press, it's what they're known for at Centerburg, and it is suffocating as Stowe comes up with the big block and she throws it back inbounds. Larimore over to Ellis. Larimore takes it inside and it's rejected. But it's lobbed away. Stowe with the ball back up at the top of the key. Larimore tries it from 18 feet, no good. Farrell, offensive rebound, just trying to fight for space, but it's ripped away by Latham. And she'll be fouled, a little bit too over-eager for Ellis. Going across the body to try to get the steal. I'm sure for everyone's sake, so everyone can catch a breath after that flurry of events.
Also a couple substitutions here by Beechcroft.
Oh, subbing in a guard and a post. Stacy Adomako checking in down low. DeRugi to Scholl. Putting it up against the glass, and that one's good. On the board for the second time tonight.
A little bit of a broken play there, but it just found Parker Wiggins, and she was able to put it up.
Ellis tries a three. Everything going right for Centerburg.
They're still in that press. Doing a little bit of job of breaking it.
Yeah. Getting it exactly where they want it. Moving it around, and I mean, this ball movement is what you would want to see in a recovery if you were going to make one.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Just slow down a little bit, move the ball around. This is a good possession for them.
Only just over halfway through the first quarter. I mean, they have time to look for good shots and kind of suffocate the life out of the Centerburg's offense. Ties it up, and it'll be a jump ball. That one will be Ellis.
I think it's staying down here.
Shepard checking in the game.
Tiara Shepard checking in. And for the Cougars, Grace Golden checking in. Underneath the basket, Scholl makes a good pass now into the corner. DeRugi drills the three-pointer.
Oh.
Shepard with the Euro step, and she's pushed. So she will go to the line for two, and that is 6 free throw. This will be the 7th and 8th free throw opportunities tonight.
Yeah, it looked like DeRugi fell down on her way back after making that three, and that was able to get Shepard open with the nice Euro step, and then got to the charity stripe.
Makes the first one. Another look at that one. Just timing it perfectly. Seeing that gap and pursuing it as soon as it opened it up.
Yeah, just slicing and dicing her way through the defense. What are the refs talking about here?
So Shepard makes the free throw.
I'm assuming the scoring table doesn't know who the foul was on, I want to guess.
They only shot one free throw, right?
I thought they shot two.
Okay.
And she made them both.
Okay. All right, so after the confusion, there's just under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 4 team fouls for the Cougars, 3 for the Trojans. Looking up the floor, Larimore all alone, but the defense catches up, takes it tough against the glass.
Nice strong take for the senior there. It was like 1-on-3, but go ahead and take it up strong if you can.
Right into the hands of Shepard, 2-on-1, a nice little pass over to Larimore, and Larimore on the board once again, starting to run away with this one.
Yeah, Beechcroft already in the double-digit category with the turnovers, not a great recipe for success.
Underneath the basket, they'll set up a four corners look, trying a three ball, and with a hand in her face, she knocks it down. Oh, they call it a two ball. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I think her foot was on the line.
Stowe to the corner, Shepard with the no-look pass to Farrell. Farrell too hard off the glass. On the floor is Larimore. Now Ellis. Her second three-ball try of the night is no good. Farrell fighting for the ball, picks up the turnover, the skip pass into the corner to Shepard. She looks to the baseline, floating away, and no good. Rebound goes to Fagan. With a baseball pass, that one a flat shot off the rim will go out of bounds, and finally we get a break in the action.
Yeah, Beechcroft, they either, when off the Centerburg misses, they just need to push the ball up the floor before the trap even gets to them. And then once the trap does get there, they need some help. Whoever the ball handler is getting no help from their teammates. Turn around and get your press break in instead of just running down the floor with your head turned.
Kind of a scenario where they're really struggling to get the ball across midcourt. Now that they're there, it's kind of a question of what do we do now, right?
Yeah, and I mean, they were struggling a little more at first. We've seen them get some offense in. When they're actually getting a possession on the offensive end, they're not playing that bad. It's just a matter of getting to that side of the court.
A look at the scramble there on our Monarch Title Services instant replay. Quick discussion from the referee to the scorer's table.
I think he was discussing the possession arrow and when it should change.
So 20-9 with inside of 45 seconds. Stowe just looking to get it across midcourt, and she does. Shepard flashing to the ball, is drilled as she falls to the floor. We'll see how they call that. Well, regardless, it's going to be in the bonus, so she's going to go to the free throw line. Definite foul, and whether it was on the floor or in the act of shooting, that decision made easy by the bonus.
Yeah, kind of a bad foul there anyway. She seemed out of control. She was pretty far from the basket. Kind of bail her out there.
Substitution onto the floor for the Lady Cougars. 25.3 remaining here in the first quarter. Centerburg leading 21-9. That one bouncing around and goes in. 2 for 2 from the free throw line in that trip. Looking inside to the center and just trying to make an extra pass, but the defense responding nicely.
Yeah, there they broke the press really well, probably the best they've done all game, and then they just, once you break the press, just scan the defense, take a look around, take your time, run your offense.
Now underneath the basket, Makes the pass, but into the hands of Shepard. Farrell in the right place at the right time, comes up with the steal, and she's leading the break. The Euro step right into the defender, and they call that an offensive foul. I do think that was the correct call.
I think it was the correct call too, but it was called from the far side official. You figure maybe the baseline ref calls that, but hey, as long as they get it right, I guess it doesn't really matter.
And hearing yells of her feet weren't set, and it really doesn't matter. If you establish that position, you can be moving, but if you beat the player to the spot, that's still an offensive foul.
Yeah, you can't just be barreling into defenders.
So 0.4 remaining on the clock here in the first quarter. Likely just well, I mean, they got the length of the floor to go, so they'll likely just inbound it, or they'll roll it. It was a nice try, but 1 quarter of play is in the books. Centerburg leading the way 22-9 over the Beechcroft Cougars. Stay with us for second quarter action coming up next.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Second quarter action here in Trojan Territory of the Coliseum. Centerburg comfortably in front, 22-9 after first quarter that they've got to be happy with. 13 turnovers in the first quarter alone for Beechcroft.
Yeah, Centerburg did, I mean, there's another one. Oh, not quite. Centerburg's defense is just very suffocating right now. Not giving Beechcroft any space or opportunity to do much.
All alone on the wing, offline, but it'll be off the legs of that one, Taylor Bryant, the junior on the last touch.
Yeah, so two things you want to see from Beechcroft if they're going to keep this game close is to avoid the turnovers and stop fouling Shepard. I felt like she was at the free throw line the whole first quarter, and she ended up with 8 points in that first quarter, so a great start for her.
And sharing the scoring lead, Shepard is with Larimore. Both have 8. They call a traveling violation. Yeah, definitely lifting the pivot foot before the ball hit the floor.
That have been a travel in the NBA, though?
That's a good point. A lot of different rules, though, too. Shepard, the half spin. Stowe. It's deflected, out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars, so Larimore will take it out of bounds. And from the reaction, I don't want to speculate, but it sounded like there was a question of the possession arrow.
Well, I guess they think it should be Centerburg's ball here, and I think they're right.
Oh,
There
yeah,
we
most
go.
definitely, without a doubt. And finally, they get the ball. Poked out of bounds again, but this is the play they're reacting to.
Yeah.
And without question, touched by the Cougars. Shepard, the pump fake, and takes it under, but not controlled, so it's offline. Offensive rebound by Farrell, but they say she's too aggressive on the rebounding effort, and an offensive foul. Home crowd wanting a jump ball, but not this time, they say.
Yeah, it seems like coming out in the second quarter, Beechcroft is turning up their defensive intensity a little bit to match Centerburg's.
Not a bad idea. And already approaching the midcourt line with a little bit more control, a little bit more calm than what they saw in the first few possessions of the game. But once again, a little bit messy. Three-ball try on the left hand from Dukes, and she knocks it home.
Yeah, I still would like to see them have someone in the middle of the floor when they're trying to break this press. It would make it a lot easier than what they're trying to do, dribbling through double teams.
Now Bryant, with no room at all, throws it away, and up the floor is Irvin on the fast break. And breathing life into this Beechcroft team. They're inside of single digits once again.
Yeah, like I pointed out, if they could just cut the turnovers down and keep Centerburg off the free throw line, they would get back into this game, and that's exactly what they've done.
Larimore is fouled. In the act of shooting, she'll go to the line for two, and that's just what they needed. And an opportunity to make this a double-digit game once again.
Well, that's what was working in the first quarter, right? So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go right back to it. Go right down to the basket. See if you could draw a foul. Try to get some and one opportunities. She didn't get to do that here, but she'll be at the stripe for two.
And the first try gets the friendly roll. Lauren Ellis checking back into the game for the Lady Trojans. Try number 2 is good for Larimore. In a 10-point game, they call over and back. We'll take another look at that one on an extended look.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure about that one. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have called that one, but
yeah,
we're up here and they're down there.
Yeah.
So.
They get the angle, we get the replay.
Exactly.
Yeah. That one swiped off the sideline along the visitor's side. And the white jerseys will start over. Flashing down low, Stowe dishes it back out to Ellis, who's double teamed, and they call a travel on the other end. Take another look at that one. And I think reacting to the right foot dragging.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's the right call there.
I think so as well. Good job showing the willingness to call it on both sides as well. Ellis comes up with the steal but throws it away as she was looking for Larimore. Dukes. Skip pass. Fagan tries the three, and it's good. Heating up from beyond the arc. That's her second.
Yeah, she's got a nice shooting touch.
Refusing to go away. A big possession here for Centerburg. Will they be able to maintain the momentum to pull away? Or will we see a second game in this, or a different game in the second half? Larimore looking for an outlet. Ellis along the wing. And they will call a foul on the defender. Yeah, definitely there.
Yeah, just kept bumping her with the body.
Along the side as well as the dribbler was pursuing the basket, so that'll get called every time. First, well, we'll see once the scoreboard updates. Second team foul for Beechcroft.
I think they're trying to figure out who the foul's on.
That one going against Grace Golden. And there they correct it.
Well, they originally called it on number 12, and there's no 12 for Beechcroft on the court right now. So that makes sense why they needed to correct that.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there. Scholl will inbound it, facing the press. 1-3. The goal is to get it into the corners and have the offense catch up. But they throw it into the hands of Ellis. But Centerburg will take over again. Looking to see what that one was.
Yeah, I think they're calling it on the floor. I think the crowd wanted an and one there.
There was a continuation rule maybe, but looks like she took it down with a beat. A hard bump. Shepard helped up by the defender, Fagan.
Yeah, what Beechcroft doesn't want to do here, though, is put Centerburg in the bonus early in this quarter.
Yeah.
Because then you're in a free throw competition, but only one team is shooting free throws.
As a coach, you got to respect the energy of the Beechcroft players coming back into this one. I mean, at the end of the first quarter, I think we thought that maybe Centerburg was going to run away with this one, but they're coming back nicely, keeping it within single digits. Larimore automatic from mid-range.
Yeah, definitely commend the effort for Beechcroft, and let's see if they can have an answer for this trap.
And Stowe with a huge rejection. But they say that she'll be out of bounds when she corrals it. Yeah, I definitely think that's the right call there. But she had Larimore off to the races. Irvin comes up with the loose ball. Larimore with the step back move, with the skip pass. Shepard, no good from three ball. Up the floor from coast to coast. Dukes' try is no good.
Yeah, but that's better. You see, they got the board, and then they just took it down the court before Centerburg could even get their trap established. Like to see more of that from Beechcroft.
Three ball try from where they've been hot. No good this time for DeRugi. Stowe, an underhanded pass to Larimore, who looks to the baseline. Off the glass, and what a friendly touch there. A timeout called by Beechcroft. And another look at that one as Larimore makes a great move at the basket. But look at the scoring breakdown this quarter, and Beechcroft responding nicely after the first quarter. We thought that this one might have been a really one-sided affair.
Yeah, like we talked about, commend Beechcroft's effort for coming out in this second quarter, but when Centerburg gets in trouble, what do? They give it to Kayla Larimore and have her take it down low, and that's the recipe for success for them.
why she's the KMAC leading scorer. Always great when you can have one player who's so capable of taking over a game, but it's even better when you have a supporting cast around you who can supply so much help on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, well, the stat that stuck out to me the most when I got here was that coming into this game, Centerburg has shot 301 free throws this year, and 131 of them were by Larimore.
Wow.
So, like I said, just keep giving it to her and going down low when you get in trouble, and they should have this game in hand.
The strength to take it to the basket that many times, but the endurance as well. I mean, constantly working through contact as a player, that takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, it does, but she seems up to it as we get another turnover by Beechcroft, and that's the 17th one.
Wow. Not yet at halftime as we hit the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Stowe down on the low block. It's poked away, 2-on-1 up the floor. Larimore with a block attempt, no good. Offensive rebound to Fagan. No good on that shot either. Irvin at the wing, closely guarded by Ellis. Passes it right into the hands of Ellis. And finally knocked out by, they'll say, a Cougar.
Yeah, it looked like Irvin had the ball there, and she just picked up her dribble unnecessarily and got herself in some trouble.
And the 3 ball is good. The second made 3 for Ellis tonight as they respond nicely and now have themselves a 14-point lead. After the air ball, Trojans will take over. 2:15 remaining. 1 team foul for Centerburg, 4 for the Lady Cougars. The next will put Centerburg in the bonus.
Yeah, and Beechcroft seems in flux here again. That's a nice pass.
And the rejection from behind, a good job of staying clean. We get another look at that one, and had her beat, but still had the defender on her hip.
Yeah, good pass, better block.
Yeah. Ellis tries again. No good, too hard off the glass. Ellis with the crossover to Shepard. Sees a lane and seizes it as she is fouled and will go to the line again.
Yeah, we talk about on that second chance point there how if the ball doesn't hit the rim, if it gets airballed or it hits the backboard, it's much easier for the offense to get that one. So that's what happened and was able to give Centerburg that second chance opportunity and get Shepard back to the line.
So lining up for the first of 2. Swishes that one.
Bryce checks into the game.
And no good on the second. On the scoreboard, they assigned the points to Larimore, but if I'm not mistaken, that should be her 9th point for Shepard. And a chance to make it double digits. Offline on the tray. Just making contact with the ball as it went out of bounds. We'll take another look at that one. Evie Stowe trying to seize the loose ball opportunity, but it's off her forearm. Stack formation, they'll disperse quickly. A rejection at the rim as Fagan tries to put it up, and now Larimore with one in her way crosses over, makes the skip pass down low to Bryant. Bryant shoots over the basket. So the Cougars will take over once again. With her toes on the line, Fagan can't get it to go this time. But a second chance effort is successful for Lattimore.
Yeah, Centerburg's been doing a lot better job on their offensive end, crashing the glass. Beechcroft, they could do the same. Maybe they can get back into this game.
Ellis to Larimore, who battles down low and converts yet again.
She's up to 17 now.
Larimore once again off to the races. She's got 3 girls on her, but it doesn't matter as the floater sinks.
Yeah, Centerburg's really asserting their dominance the latter half of the second quarter.
With a 17-point lead, the pump fake, and the Cougars will get it back. So a 15-point lead now for the Trojans as time expires here in the first half. After 2 quarters of play, Centerburg leading the way 36-21. Stay with us for the halftime show and the conclusion of this ball game coming up next.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors who support our live and free coverage of local high school sports right here on the OH Report. We'd like to thank North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. Monarch Title Services, if you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose the title company. Why not support those who support the Trojans? Close with confidence anytime, anywhere. Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given each practice and game. Let's get to work. Scout Construction Services, LLC. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information, 419-989-7240. Bryce Cutter with the OH Report here with the Knox Community Hospital halftime show. 2 quarters of play are in the books, and Centerburg comfortably in the lead, 15-21. Cougars showing good fight as they knocked down a few three-pointers that really kept them competitive, but towards the end of the second quarter, Centerburg really started to get a handle on this lead.
Yeah, I wonder what Coach Moncrief was talking about them in the locker room. I really just think that they need to slow down. It's like the ball's like a hot potato for them right now. They need to just take their time trying to break this press. It's a 1-3-1 press from Centerburg, and just cut down on these turnovers and see if they can get this game close.
So taking a look at our stats through 16 minutes, and for Beechcroft, 7 2-pointers, 3 3-pointers, 7 rebounds, 21 turnovers, 11 fouls, and 4 for 8 from the free throw line for the Trojans. 10 field goals, 2 3-pointers, 8 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 6 fouls, and 10 for 14 from the free throw line. And the story of the game, I think, has been those turnovers.
Yeah, it's been those turnovers, and also Centerburg getting to the free throw line as well. They already have double-digit makes there, and it's only the half. And yeah, those turnovers too, not meaning to beat a dead horse, but it's hard to score when you don't have a lot of opportunities to shoot the ball.
Officially, Larimore with 19 on the night so far. And an inbound to Farrell. So 11 seconds into the third quarter, Cougars will take over. That one way over the head of the intended receiver, and it'll go out of bounds.
And exchanging turnovers to start the second half. Threw it out into the hallway.
So 7:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Ellis hands it off to Stowe and dribbles it off of her foot out of bounds. So the Cougars will take over once again. 30 seconds into the second quarter, still scoreless as of yet. And active defense on the other side. Stowe trying to make up for the turnover. Just a half second too late as Scholl will now inbound it. Cougars setting up the offense. Active hands once again, the story for Centerburg. After that one, they'll say last touch was off of Farrell. So just trying to get the offense moving here in the third quarter, as the defense of Centerburg has been suffocating so far. Crossover move gives them some space. Into the corner, but there's no one there. So another turnover for Beechcroft. Centerburg will take it the other way.
Yeah, a minute into this game, I don't think we've seen a shot from either side.
.651 and ticking in the third quarter. Ellis working off the screen. She picks up her dribble. So both teams kind of struggling to maintain possession. It's been a slow third quarter. Off the side of the backboard, and she grabs it out of bounds. We'll take another look at that one. I think that one should have been whistled dead right away, but same result.
Another turnover.
And Jumping on the ball is Farrell for the jump ball, and possession will stay with the Cougars, but it'll tip the possession arrow the way of Centerburg after this, so still more incentive to stay active defensively. Ellis trying to throw it off the legs of a defender is unsuccessful in doing so. It leads to a turnover. Now Ellis on the other end, changing speeds and takes it to the basket. Finally, she picks up the foul through the contact. I think they're calling that one on the floor. And indeed they are.
This camera for the clock. Thank you.
Shepard, a three. That one too flat off the front iron. Inside of 6 minutes, a step back try. Front iron again. Stowe leading the break. Farrell against 2 defenders. She takes it up anyway, and she's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that was a nice take, and we've talked about it already. Getting to the cup for Centerburg seems to be the recipe for success for them, so we'll see if they can add 2 from the charity stripe.
As it's been working, I mean, almost entirely abandoning the 3 ball. They've had a few. Ellis has been hot from beyond the arc tonight, but I mean, bread and butter tonight has been inside of 10 feet.
Yeah, no need to go outside when you're making them from in close, right? It's a lot easier that way.
Now Farrell will try again on the back half of the 2 free throws, and this time it's good. Larimore with the steal, but is smothered by 2 defenders. Now up the floor with the break, has numbers, but has to look ahead. Makes a pass down low to the block, but not ready for it was the post player. Farrell at the baseline. They'll say that she's fouled again, so that'll be the 4th team foul for Beechcroft already.
Yeah, when you're down 16 points, putting the other team at the free throw line early in this 3rd quarter is not what you're looking for to get back into this game.
Crowded at the top of the key. Shepard, the nice move. Farrell clanks around off the line, but the offensive rebound goes to Larimore, and Larimore crosses the 20-point mark.
Yeah, you got it. No one on Beechcroft's team found a body there, and that's why Centerburg was able to get the rebound.
And taking no time at all, back on the other end, Larimore gives the Trojans a 10-point lead as Beechcroft has called a timeout to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, Coach Moncrief does not look happy with this team. It's the effort that we talked about that they came into the 2nd quarter with has seemed to escape them, allowing offensive rebounds and just being very careless with the basketball.
Having a conversation now along the sideline and trying to summon that energy. Both teams after tonight have 1 game remaining on their calendar.
Have they done tournament draws yet? Do you know?
They have,
Yeah.
Yes. We'll have to get those up and start talking about those, but favorable to Centerburg.
Yeah, I mean, Centerburg had a good season. Like you said, they kind of had a championship game against Fredericktown not too long back, and they lost it, but still a very good season where they finished second in the KMAC, just one game behind Fredericktown.
That one a heartbreaker. We were there for that one. They were looking to split the season series, and that would have ultimately been the KMAC championship for them if they had won, but instead coming up just short, but not at all taking away from a fantastic season that they've had so far. Now trapped at the half-court line. Fagan scrambling for it. So that looks like Bryant finally ended up picking it up and call that a jump ball, it looks like.
I believe so.
Yep. So we'll take it the other way.
So we've been talking about Beechcroft turning over the ball, but I mean, credit to Centerburg, very active hands on their part, causing a lot of deflections. They could probably have a few more in reality.
Moving it around the perimeter, Farrell looks to the baseline. Looking to cheat the pass as the defender, but no luck this time. Farrell, Larimore to Bryant, fading away in the soft touch off the glass. Tiara Shepard, active defensively, not able to come up with the steal this time, but up the floor with the ball is Irvin. Now in the corner is Golden, and Golden drills the three.
Big time three there. Beechcroft needs a lot more of that if they're going to stay in this game.
So perhaps a silver lining. They have been spectacular from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I mean, while they've had a chance to run their offense, it's been good, but if you turn the ball over, then you don't even have a chance to score.
Yeah. Larimore squaring up for one of her own. This one bounces high off the rim, and Farrell fights for the offensive rebound. And Shepard airballs that one. They'll say last touch by a Trojan. Take another look at that whole sequence there. Oh, and looks like Larimore actually pushed it in the direction of the baseline. So facing that same trap is Irvin. Down low, though, is Golden, and it's off the legs of Golden, so they'll send it the other way. Yet another turnover.
Surprised that pass even got through. It looked like she had a lot more options than to try to make that long skip pass.
Just able to get fingertips on it, and Shepard has the ball safely in her possession. They skip it to Chesney Farrell. Larimore falling away with the right hand, unable to get it to go this time. Once again, Irvin finds Fagan, facing the trap in the 1-3-1. Irvin looks to the block. She's free, but too hard off the backboard. And the run continues for Centerburg. Larimore to the baseline. And a shifty move inside puts them over the 20-point lead mark once again.
That was a great take and a nice little move to avoid the defense and put that up for two.
Fagan. Hesitation dribble. She gets to the block, but it's scraped out by Chesney Farrell. Then on the other end, Golden gets a piece of it. Oh, a lot of contact. Both players on the floor. So the trainers will tend to both players. Take another look, and just in fair pursuit of the ball.
Yeah, it looked like they both went for the ball and knocked heads.
Yeah.
It's got to hurt.
So Larimore working on helping Irvin up, and that is a classy move.
Yeah, good sign of sportsmanship there, but hate to see something like that, especially nowadays where, you know, we have a big emphasis on concussions. Hope both players are okay after that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And see if they do check in on that concussion protocol. There's so much training around it nowadays. And honestly, I mean, I think that's a good thing. You know, as a high school athlete, you want the benefits of the camaraderie and the leadership of sports, but the negative effects, I mean, those can really linger on a long time.
Yes, I mean, I feel like the old school approach is like, oh, they just got their bell rung, you know, but I feel like that is very old school sense of thinking. We're a little bit more educated now, and it's better to be safe than sorry.
So Bryant will check into the game for Larimore. We'll see Irvin is also on the bench talking with the trainer. And a good look down low to Olivia Neal, and perhaps that's something they could get going for them here in the third quarter. Farrell, a valiant effort with the right hand, but no luck. And they assess the foul against Shepard. Larimore checking back into the game. .4 remaining in the third quarter. 3 team fouls for Beechcroft, 2 for the Trojans. And thought she had a option home free down low by the basket, but Evie Stowe with a heads up play beat her to it.
That's exactly what Centerburg wants there, so that's an ill-advised pass to say the least.
Stowe puts it up off the left rim. Defensive rebound and full steam ahead. Nice little touch off the glass, but not enough mustard on it. And Shepard at the baseline, they'll call that one out of bounds. So I'm sure you can hear home crowd wants the foul call. Underneath the basket, they'll line up in a box look. Easily inbounds it to Stowe. Larimore skips it out to Shepard, who steps into one. 14 feet, front iron, no good. Now Dukes with the left-handed move. It's poked away. She wants the foul call. Not going to give it to her this time. Now Larimore with none on the clock. Drills it at the buzzer.
Yeah,
another look at that whole sequence, and
it looked like she lost it, then she was just able to gather it and just chuck it up there before the buzzer went off, and luckily for her, that went in.
So after 3 quarters, Centerburg now has a 22-point lead over Beechcroft, 48-26. Stay with us for fourth quarter action coming up next. quarter at Centerburg High School. Farrell already quickly down the line. She'll be fouled on the back end.
She has shot the passing lane there to start the fourth quarter, and back to the line Centerburg goes.
Irvin will check back in for the Cougars. That's good to see. Game's leading scorer is Larimore, who currently has 27.
Yeah, and she also went out for a little bit too. I think both players that went out with that bumper back in, so that's good to see.
And makes the second. Looks to the baseline, but right into the hands of Tiara Shepard. Shepard with the steal in the corner. She heaves it down the court. Farrell is bumped, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they will say, by Farrell. And who knows what's happening, but they stop play. Now there is a foul called. So I think that they were correcting the team fouls on the scoreboard. They weren't reset from the third quarter, and now they are correct at one team foul aside.
Yeah, because the ball just went out of bounds on the previous possession. So no foul there.
Right. Working it around the left side of the floor. Irvin dishes it out, stepping into a jumper is Scholl, and Scholl is fouled from about 16 feet out. Chance at the line for two.
Larimore didn't seem too happy with that call.
Take a look at it one more time. Yeah, and I see why. But all the same, we're at the free throw line. No good the first time from the charity stripe.
Did they call that on Shepard, though?
They, at least that's what the score or the scoreboard has assigned it to. So splits them. Ellis working off the screen, three ball, too hard off the back iron. Off of a high arching rebound, it's into the hands of Irvin, who leads the rush. Down low on the block, it's between the legs of O'Neal though. Yet another turnover as Shepard makes the extra pass to Farrell, who quickly puts it off the glass and puts Centerburg at the 50-point mark on the night.
Yeah, it was a great pass and a great finish there. Pass that just cut through the defense.
Shepard along the sideline playing great defense, but they are able to finally work it away. Irvin looking to the middle, and a jumper is flat. A jumper from the top of the key now, and Taraji Lattimore can't get the basket to go. Now Larimore, the double move inside, gets her own rebound and is fouled from behind, and she will go to the free throw line for points number 28 and 29.
It'd be something if on your senior night you can get a nice 30-piece.
Yeah. 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. A lot of time to work with. First one, no doubt about it.
Farrell checks into the game.
To complete the pair. And it rings around and goes in, so the lead continues to extend. Larimore with their 29th point on the night.
I think they're calling a kickball there.
So Golden inbounds it to Dukes. Dukes picked up by the double team. Has some space, she cuts it back in. Larimore, it's a 4-on-1 fast break, makes the extra pass to Shepard, and Shepard almost hits the deck, but still gets it to go.
Yeah, and she wanted the and one there, but she didn't get it.
They will call a foul on the defense as she worked up the sideline. That's Farrell's 4th foul of the night.
Checks into the game.
We'll check her out just to save her from that 5th and final. At the free throw line, it's Dukes who tries to put it up. 4th team foul for the Trojans now. So probably a little bit too much to come back from, but I mean, there are still some things you could take home with you if you're Beechcroft. I mean, they're putting up a pretty decent effort from beyond the arc, taking it to the basket aggressively as well. There are some things as a coach that you're happy with tonight, you would think.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, this is probably like the 3rd time I've said this, but when they've ran their offense has looked good. The problem is, by my count, they've had, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31 turnovers.
It's never good when you have to count your rebounds or your turnovers by 5s.
Yes.
That was good.
So, you know, you cut those turnovers down to half, which
Yeah.
I think is reasonable. You have that many more possessions in the game, and you can get some more points on the board.
Shepard, who hasn't been hot from beyond the arc, thinks the wiser and takes it to the basket, slips inside and underneath, and it's good for 2. And Fagan sees daylight, and she's fouled on the arm. Will go to the line for 2. A lot of fouls in this game. It's the 5th team foul for the Trojans, so Beechcroft now in the bonus.
Yeah, Centerburg they were doing a pretty good job of not fouling, but in this 4th quarter, they've been fouling quite a bit.
Fagan at the line for 2. That one too short as it just barely makes contact with the front of the rim. Second free throw from Fagan is good.
Fagan's free throw is good.
Larimore taking the ball up the floor, a stutter step, then makes the pass down low to Ellis, moving the ball nicely around the perimeter, just looking for an opening. And a nice look down low, but the pass is offline. Beechcroft will take over and an opportunity to put them over the 30-point mark on the night. A great Euro step move as she gets it up off the glass, but can't get the friendly bounce off the backboard. Ellis dribbles right into a defender. Irvin guarding closely and nicely. Now Lattimore travels inside, so halfway through the fourth quarter, Centerburg leading this one 56-29. Larimore has 29, looking for her 30th point on the night.
Got to be pretty cool and memorable to get 30 points, so I'm sure they'll be getting her the ball soon.
Of course, Larimore joining the 1,000 point club back in December. Prestigious honor as the KMAC Player of the Year last year. Ellis tries again from the corner.
Ellis for the lead.
Once again, heating up.
Dribbled it off her foot there, out of bounds.
So a timeout called. Beechcroft calls their fourth. They'll have one more remaining. We'll take a second here to thank our sponsors who support our live and free coverage of local high school sports. I'd like to thank North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed.
Another three there by Beechcroft, and then a foul on the rebound.
I think we're still online here. Sorry, folks, if we went down for just a second. Had a little bit of a sputter in the internet.
Tried a long baseball pass there, but didn't quite work out.
Fagan, a nice try at saving it. Larimore up the floor is whacked, taking it to the basket. I don't think that one intentional. I think just mistimed. So we take another look, and yeah, it looks like Larimore kind of deciding between the jump step and taking it up. Ultimately decides to take it up, but Irvin was expecting the jump stop.
And here we go now. She's stuck on 29, looking to get her 30th point on senior night, which would be a really cool moment.
There it is, number 30 for Larimore. So looking for point number 31, 2:52 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And there's the second.
Why not make it 40?
Yeah, I mean, you got inside of 3 minutes. It's only 4 baskets away, right?
Yeah, and the way she's been getting to the free throw line, you never know.
Yeah. Picks up the dribble, then finds Irvin looking down low for, see, that one was Dukes, but getting in the way of it was Stowe. Back to the action, 2:40 and ticking. And a hip check on Shepard will send the Cougars to the free throw line.
Yeah, I guess if there is one coaching point for Centerburg in this fourth quarter, since they have had a really good game, but they haven't been playing defense without fouling in this fourth quarter. A lot of fouls called on them, and you want to clean that up going into your next game and into tournament play.
So no dice at the first one.
Checking the game.
Farrell, Chesney Farrell checking off the floor, and a huge round of applause for her on senior night. One of only 2 seniors on this Trojan squad.
Yeah, and she didn't have a lot of points tonight, but she was doing a lot of the dirty work down low, so great game for her.
Farrell running away with it, gets scraped from behind and comes up with the steal. Now Irvin, with daylight ahead, puts it up against the glass. Farrell with the spin move. It's picked up high by Fagan. Larimore picks up a low pass. What do they call it, travel here?
Yeah, they did. Looks like she fell down with the basketball and they called it travel.
So another look at that on our Monarch Title Services instant replay. Larimore checking off the floor, and the hug from Coach Abner and the standing applause from this home crowd. And that could be her last time here during the regular season. Dukes just sends it out. Defensive rebound for the Trojans. We're inside of 2 minutes. Stowe to Farrell at the left wing. Flashing low is Bryant. Picked up by Irvin. Switches the screen nicely. They'll call a foul on the reach. This one will be assigned against Dukes. That will put the Trojans in the bonus. Take another look at that one there. To the free throw line will be Ellis. Ellis is looking to break into double digits, looking for a 10th and 11 points from the charity stripe right now.
And I believe that was Duke's 5th, so she has been disqualified from this game with her 5th foul.
Duke's a key part of the offense, but fortunately not much luck tonight. Be sure to stay with us after the conclusion of this ball game as we bring you the MVP interview as well as the post-game show. And we'll wrap it up and send it back to the station for the night. Ellis makes the second.
Over and back call there. Both teams have emptied their benches, but Centerburg is still pressing, still playing that tough defense.
20 free throws attempted by Centerburg tonight.
Yeah, turnovers and free throws were the keys to the game tonight, as it is most nights.
Using the shoulder, Bryant creates a little bit of space for herself and just sneaks it over the side of the rim. Fouled on the arm. It's the 31st foul called on the evening. At the free throw line is Taraji Lattimore, the freshman guard, who is offline with the first one. Banks that one off the glass. Trojans working with a 33-point lead inside of 1 minute. Ran away with this one from wire to wire. Trojans will hold on to this one. On the inbound, they find Ellis. Still guarding closely, so forcing a play. Farrell on the spin move, and an underhanded scoop goes in, nearing the 70-point mark on the night for Centerburg.
I just put her in the spin cycle there, and then she was looking for the and one and didn't get it, but a nice move nonetheless.
Fortunately for her, though, she will pick up the foul, and that'll be who they called. Okay, they called that one on Brian. I thought that was Farrell with her 5th, but instead that's Bryant with her 1st. We are in running clock territory, so we're inside at 20 seconds, and that's not going to change. So this will likely close things out here. They missed the first free throw. And a great night all in all for the Centerburg Trojans. They have dominated this one from one end to the other defensively, forcing more than 30 turnovers on the night. Stay with us for our MVP interviews, our post-game show coming up next.
Give a big round of applause for your seniors!
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Bryce Critter with the OH Report, and we are here with the MVP players of the game tonight, and it is senior night here at Centerburg High School. It's Kayla Larimore, Chesney Farrell, and dismantling the other team, a 35-point victory. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So on senior night, and as the only two seniors on this team, I mean, you've had such a successful season, but that leadership, that seniority really falls on your shoulders. What does that look like for both of you? I'll start with you, Chesney.
For me, my leadership is more off the court and then on the bench, hyping everyone up, getting them ready for the game, praying before the game, making sure everyone knows that God is going to lead us to the victory that we are going to have. And then when I come in, bringing that energy and just playing to the best of my ability and giving the best effort I can so everyone else on the team can.
And for Kayla, you, I mean, 31 points on the night, a fantastic night here on senior night. How do you kind of manage that leadership role that you've taken on all season?
I would say my leadership more is like a lead by example type role. I mean, I've experienced a lot of things just basketball-wise and a lot of adversity, and I try to just lead by example more than anything. And especially for like the younger girls, like the sophomores and the freshmen, like that if you really stick to this, you can get a lot out of it.
Trying to leave behind a legacy. Awesome. And for Chesney, I mean, you've got family on the team as well. Looks like you're surrounded by family as well. What does that mean for you to have that kind of support for you all throughout your high school sports seasons?
My family is a really big thing for me, and it's something I take a lot of pride in. I have a lot of people in my family that have supported me since I was very young, even when I was in dance to now. And I think that's the only reason I am where I am today. And like having Kinley, she's pushed me to be the best player I can be. And like Kayla's even my cousin, so it's like even cooler that I'm with like all these people, and I'm cousins with like half the people at Centerburg, so that just makes it even better.
And for you, I mean, you're around people you've played with for a while, and being able to step up in that way, what does that kind of mean for you and growing up with these girls?
I mean, we've all played together since, I don't even know, so long. Me and Chesney have played together since we were in 6th grade. I mean, all of the juniors, we played together, and we've been to all the open gyms, and we all play on the same AAU team. So we just, like, work really good together, and, like, our connection is really strong. So...
And as you move on to the next chapter, of course, you've got playoffs, and I'm sure you're going to make a fantastic playoff run. I'm sure we'll follow you for that. But what are you most looking forward to in the next chapter of life? Big fist bumps by Coach Abner there. Another successful season for him. But what are you most looking forward to in that next chapter of life?
So I'm really looking forward to obviously the playoffs, but then softball season is coming up, and we have a really good organization, I think, that is going to perform pretty well. And then after that, I plan to obviously show and stay within the agriculture industry, and also attend the Ohio State Cosmetology School and get an advanced cosmetology degree and become a hairstylist along with staying in the agriculture industry.
Very cool. A lot of great plans for you. And Kayla as well, you got big plans as well?
My plans are I'm going to obviously run track. Then after that, obviously graduation, and then a couple months after that, I'm going to be moving into the University of UNOH, which is up in Lima, for basketball. I'm going to be playing basketball for the next 4 years. So I'm blessed and really thankful that I have that opportunity, because most people don't get that opportunity. And then I'm going to major in business and end up being a landscaper. So, yeah.
A lot of great plans, a lot of bright futures for both of you ladies. Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
First, I want to shout out God, because He is the only reason that we are here, and that is the only reason that our team, I believe, had the success we have, because we are a God-fearing team. I want to thank everyone that has came tonight. I have about 50 people here I have to talk to after, and I just want to thank my family and the community and all the coaches I've had and everyone that has supported us through the years.
I also want to thank God, because without God, none of this would be possible. I mean, just all the things I've been blessed with in my life, and this year, and just being blessed to play college basketball. Most people don't have that, but I want to thank all my family and everyone that helped set this night up and make it so special for me and Chesney. I want to thank OH Report, WMVO, for just being here all year, because I know it really helps a lot of people that can't make it to games, and I just want to thank just the Centerburg community, and obviously all of our coaches, Coach Abner, Coach Evans, and Coach Mike, and then obviously the team, because I love every single one of them.
And for both of you, you know, Chesney, I hear it all the time about the contribution you make on this team and the spirit and the motivation and all of it. Kayla, super excited for your future as well. You've got really big plans ahead of you. Really excited for both of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
wrapping up the Knox Community Hospital MVP player of the game. Now we have the Knox Community Hospital post-game show. 4 quarters of play in the books. Trojans picking up the big victory, 35 points on senior night, 68-33. You'll look there at the court as pictures being taken. Chesney Farrell and Kayla Larimore are MVPs of the night here on senior night. Taking a look at our post-game stats for the Cougars: 9 2-pointers, 3 3-pointers, 8 rebounds, 33 turnovers, 19 fouls, 6 for 12 from the free throw line. 20 2-pointers for Centerburg, 4 3-pointers, 13 rebounds, 16 turnovers, 14 fouls, and 16 for 22 from the free throw line. Taking a look quickly at the points scored by quarter. Centerburg starting off quickly, 22-9, but bouncing back nicely was Beechcroft, 12-14, still losing the quarter, but keeping it much closer in the third, 12-5, and then 20-7, finally bringing it home. Wrapping things up, I'm Bryce Coder, your play-by-play commentator and director for the evening, joined in the booth by Dylan Gonzalez on color commentary, Shane Young over on camera. If you're watching at home, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great rest of your night.